Hello everybody, I am Moldy West, and this is Metal Wolf Chaos once again. I went and made it back to this boss here, and I was a lot more conservative about my bazooka ammo. Also, I figured out how to do this. Yeah, suck on that, you big tanky bastard. Had I knew how to do that, that would have made things a lot easier for me. Yeah, you and your demolition company can wait. I got a giant tank that needs to be destroyed.
Wow, what a perfect display of your talents, Mr. President.
Yeah, maybe teach me everything I can do with this before throwing me against the giant tank. Because if I knew how to do that big super attack there, that would have saved me a lot of ass pain. I was wondering what that meter charging up there underneath my health that you can't see because my face is in the way was. Figured out that if I click in both the left and right stick at the same time, that makes a lot of good happen for me. Some real good shit. That's got a cannon on top of it. Yeah, I know soldiers come in swarms. That's what they do. Yeah, shotguns and shut up. I don't care what you're saying. I'm just shooting things the way I'm supposed to. That's the way America is. And maybe if I knew each and everything my weapons were capable of doing, that would have made your president not get killed by a giant tank in the last episode. But there we go. That's another target area down. And you got one left as far as I know. Maybe two. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, there's those last couple of targets. Let's just blast you boys up on out of here. You don't need to be taking over no more San Francisco. You just get shot full of explodies, and all of America will be saved from your bullshit. Oh, there goes that guy. Launched into the sky.
There's one area remaining. Show them the true heart of America.
Oh, I'll show them all everything that America is once I get all up inside of them. Don't you worry, lady. And you, sir, if you would just hold still for a second, I'd be done with you. There you go. No more tank. And your last 3 targets. Those are going down. And just a second now. Get those little guys out of here. And I think I'm very close to being able to do my big super attack again, and that should... I want to use that to wipe out the last target. There we go. Just a little bit of this, and yeah. Why couldn't you teach me how to do that earlier?
Have been annihilated. Nice work, Mr. President.
Sure.
All in a day's work, huh, Mr. President?
Sometimes a tutorial is absolutely necessary for doing things like that.
Begun. The fight will continue. As long as the America inside my heart is still alive.
The America inside your heart, huh? That's not something I expected to hear anybody ever say. We all got a little America inside our hearts. But... I mean, I guess this guy's got more America than the rest of us. So, saving the citizen has increased your economy rating in San Francisco to 46. Okay, I didn't realize that's how being the president worked. Anyway, next mission now. A sharp rebuke of cannon fire echoed across San Francisco as President Wilson commenced his counteroffensive against the vice president's regime. The liberation of the city struck a chord in the hearts of a small band of patriots whose alabaster souls still believed in the freedom that Richard Hawk had stripped away. A movement had been born, and it wanted Hawk to get the hell out of Dodge. The wings of justice were spreading like an eagle and getting ready to soar.
Mr. President, the Information Management Department received an email that might interest you.
Oh, right, I gotta press A. Yeah, you're a president. Presidents get emails. Sure, it's mostly spam and people asking for money and hoping you can sweep a little war crime or two under the rug, but yeah, emails.
Actually, it's a sound file.
Fantastic.
Play it for me.
Yes, boss.
We
are seeking volunteers to oppose the coup d'etat forces. Awaiting response from fellow sympathizers.
The sound quality is terrible.
but we could understand what he said.
Could you try and contact the person who sent the email?
Sure, of course, boss.
Maybe America's faith in freedom hasn't faded just yet. And Jody, I'm taking back our country, going from west to east.
Okay, start on one side, work your way over. Works, but that sounds nice.
Go west. I mean, east, young man. Huh? Mr. President, we got a message from the Information Management Department. The coup d'etat forces are making an announcement on national television.
Great.
Connect me.
Connect me, and connect me good.
Dear fellow Americans, good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where the password is overflowing love and daily benevolence.
That's a bad password.
Today, we bring you a most unfortunate bulletin. Last evening, the city of San Francisco suffered extensive damage at the hand of Metal Wolf, who suddenly appeared. In addition to slaughtering unresisting citizens, this heinous terrorist took citizens hostage
Lies and
and
slander.
made an unjust demand for the release of violent criminals and the sum of $500 million. This vicious act could easily be the worst in U.S. history. Metal Wolf's pilot is meaner than Satan himself,
I like the sound of that.
and we will not permit him to get away with acts like this. We Americans will never yield to such evil. We Americans will obtain our own justice. Although martial law continues, my fellow Americans, please bear with our situation. To defend this lovable nation, let's lead the brave fight together. This has been an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where our motto, justice over theory, is your motto.
Where propaganda is a bunch of lies and
We've been
bullshit.
made public enemy #1.
Yep, sounds about right.
How about seeking exile or asking for help from other nations?
No.
This is America. We do things the American way by blowing shit up.
I'm the president. I can't be the one to start a war in this country. I'll be the one to wage the war.
Mr. President.
Hey, Jody, update me on the situation in the West.
Okay, looks like we got a nice few missions to choose from instead of just being handed one mission after another. I'm thinking I like the sound of Alcatraz. Destroy the Alcatraz cannon? Since when does Alcatraz have a
On the
cannon?
hidden island Alcatraz, only 3 kilometers offshore from San Francisco, the enemy force is setting up a huge electromagnetic Alcatraz cannon to combat terrorism.
Yeah, terrorism.
All the shelling in the desert region has implanted fear into the hearts of the people on the West Coast. The shelling is directed at keeping the dissidents in check. By destroying the energy tanks around the Alcatraz cannon, you can stop its operation.
And then I can blow that cannon right the fuck up.
The current is so strong that no one has ever escaped from Alcatraz. Please be careful not to fall in the ocean. Aim to destroy the Alcatraz cannon.
Yeah, I know. Falling in the ocean bad. Water and mechanical robot death traps don't mix well.
This mission goes by the call name Smash the Island Prison.
I get the feeling you're giving these bad call names on purpose.
Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
Yeah. So, let me see about better weapons. A machine gun would be nice. Let me have said machine gun. MP7? Yes. My assault rifle is fine as it is now. Bazookas, missile launchers, yeah. Missile launchers would be nice. I burned through all my bazooka ammo and didn't know what to do in the last episode, so some real good rail guns. I like the sound of rail guns. I also got a lot of money. So, let's have me a rail gun. Right there. Okay. Make sure I'm bringing all this stuff in there. Sniper cannon's fine, but I think the railgun might be better. So let me just also put on my missile launcher. And right here is my machine gun. Alright, now we got full equipment going. Nothing will stop us from just absolutely destroying everything. That's the whole purpose of being an American. Absolute destruction, pure firepower. Nobody stands against you.
Forces occupy Alcatraz Island.
And let's blow them up.
Jody, what is that daunting thing?
The Alcatraz cannon.
How original.
Yeah.
Richard, you'd never make it on Madison Avenue.
I don't even know what that means.
Stop and surrender, Meadow Wolf.
Eat my ass.
Surrender?
Don't know the meaning of the word.
Comply, the Alcatraz cannon will zap you back west coast.
Will it now? Not if I zap it first.
Mr. President, the Alcatraz cannon just started to recharge.
Sounds like I gotta
I'm
move
on the
fast.
move. I'll smash it faster than a Florida recount.
Okay, I also
A gun
don't get
battery
that joke.
big should take 5 minutes to recharge. Until then, head for the Alcatraz cannon in the center of the island.
Oop, that's a helicopter.
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting.
Oh, great.
That's the heinous terrorist Metal Wolf, as seen from the air. He's trying to take over the Alcatraz cannon and destroy the West Coast. DNN is coming to you live and exclusively as these events unfold.
Forget him and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Yeah.
Mr. President, that device also seems to supply energy to the Alcatraz cannon.
All right,
You
blow it
should
up.
destroy it in order to decrease the energy recharge supply.
Yeah, I got it. Now stop interrupting. I'm in the middle of shooting a cage to release those people. You know, that sounds counterintuitive when I say it. Now, let me just whip this thing out. Oop, I missed. I'll blow this thing up and then we'll work on freeing those hostages. And why is this thing still standing? There it goes. You're losing your power charging here, Cannon Man. You lose your cannon, you lose the war, and then I'm not sure where to go from that. Yeah, you're losing power, you're not charging as fast. There you go.
Among the POWs you rescued, he was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
So I guess I can't just... Ooh, what's that? Offensive augment. Good. That's too high to jump over. How the hell do I get to where I'm going then? You stop shooting at me! They got more target areas over here, which is also high up, and I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. I would imagine I'd have to go through this gate here, but it isn't open. Ooh, rare metal. Nice. So, yep. That's, not open. Do I just blast it open? Because that doesn't seem to be working. This looks like a dead end, but maybe if I can get around it. Okay, yeah, maybe. Yes, this is the way forward. Why is the way forward hidden like that? Anyway, you boys get out of that cage. Stop hiding there asking for help. There, you're free. The rest of these guys will also be freed. And there it is.
Scientists were among the POWs you rescued.
Yes,
They were
scientists.
used to make the Alcatraz cannon.
Okay, this is not the way forward. Goddamn. How the fuck do I get to where I'm supposed to go? There's just dead end after dead end here. And that helicopter, it shot at me earlier, so I shoot back at him. It's what he gets. Maybe if I kill the helicopter,
Mr.
then...
President, the Alcatraz cannon has been recharged 50%. Don't forget, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, Mr. President.
Yeah, fine, but... Okay, so I did have to blast my way through that. Would have been nice if that thing had some kind of health bar over it telling me that it needed to be blasted open. But, nope. Now let's just... There. Okay, never mind. That exploded. Those hostages are dead. Now let's keep on moving. And just start... Why?
Your damage level is increasing.
Oh, wait, I wasn't paying attention to the overheat on this thing. Oh, fuck.
President? Oh, come on. If you lie down and sleep here, you'll get zapped by the Alcatraz cannon. Mr. President!
Yep, Mr. President got kersploded. Alright, let's do this again with less stupidity. Now, that helicopter up there's got missiles. Let's try to break you out without... There we go. They didn't explode this time. I used a better weapon to bust through their cage. That's the way you handle that situation. Blow the cage up without blowing it up nice and fast. And your helicopter should not be alive anymore. There we go.
Your damage level is increasing.
Okay, I see now.
Damage and press on ahead. There's no
I was
time.
stepping on fucking landmines. That's what killed me before. I was trying to rush through and just kept hitting mines. Goddamn. Using fucking landmines against the president like that.
The fuselage damage rate is over 70%.
Yeah, I
Mr.
know.
President, you're too nervous. Something massive is blocking the road. The armor was tough as nails. Pounded with overwhelming firepower. The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
The U.S. military is being decimated platoon after platoon.
What I wouldn't give for a fly swatter for this buzzing insect.
Yep, that guy's pretty annoying. My shield's very low, but now that I'm well aware of the threat of landmines, there shouldn't be any more shenanigans about that. Now get this damn tower out of my way. Alright, there, I need to hit the tower itself and not those cans on the side.
The Alcatraz cannon has been recharged 50%.
Yeah, I know.
When the going gets tough, the tough get going.
Yeah,
Mr.
keep on
President.
talking, that's helping a lot. Just keep on being alive, I guess. I need to blow this shit up. The faster I blow they shit out of the fucking world, all the things be better. And now, just come on, die already, you stupid ass tower. Why are you not dead yet? Now, goddamn, are some of these just not hitting? Hurry up and die. There. Let's get that cage open. I see people in that splody cage. There, you're saved. And you got another tower right here. Fine. I'll just tear that one apart. This one's dying a lot faster than the other one, probably because I shot it in a better spot. You lose your ability to charge your power. And here's another gate to be destroyed. Your cannon's right there within reach, and you got nothing to stop me from blasting it open. Yeah. Or starting to doubt that this gate can be destroyed. But I see no other way. Okay, there we go.
The final fortress has been demolished. So, the U.S. military has had something up its sleeve.
Those who interfere will be eliminated.
Yep, I've heard that line before. Now, if that damn gate rubble wasn't in the
The
way.
energy tanks in the surrounding area are a key part to the Alcatraz cannon.
Yeah, I figured that out already.
Destroy everything before the energy recharges.
I know. Now shut the hell up. I'm in the middle of shooting a guy. I don't need you just taking away control from me while I'm trying to bring this dude down. There we go. Get him out of the way. Now then, let's just blast these tanks, kill your cannon, and no more problem comes out of this prison island. There we are. Yeah, I know. Shut the hell up. I can see the charging rate there. I'm working on fixing the problem. I just need no interference, Jody. Just stop talking so I can focus. And you're annoying. Shut up.
For you to say, I surrender.
The army has been completely vaporized. Metal Wolf, your cruelty won't go unpunished.
Shifting to self-destruct mode.
Oh, it's self-destructing now.
Wait a minute. Before Metal Wolf could seize the area, under military orders, the soldiers blew up the Alcatraz cannon. Simply amazing. The U.S. military gets the job done no matter what.
That confused journalist better double check his facts.
Yeah, that's
Today,
journalism
once
for you.
again,
They always
US
twist
military
things
forces
around.
Were dealt a lethal blow by Metal Wolf. But thanks to these heroes in our military, Metal Wolf and his conspiracy have been held in check. Our hearts go out to the men and women who sacrificed their lives in battle, and to their families as well. Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. Be the first to know as we continue pursuing Metal Wolf. Because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword. This has been Peter McDonald for DNN.
Yeah, I'd like to see you block an
Talk
actual
about
sword with a
biased
pen.
reporting. It's exhausting to listen to. But at least the West Coast is safe now. Excellent work, Mr. President.
Yep. I did my presidential duty and took out they cannon. No matter what the fake-ass news says. Now, if I could just pay more attention to not running over landmines as I go rushing through places, that would fix so many more of our problems. But that's another mission done. Saving the citizens has upped my economy rating in Alcatraz. Didn't even know Alcatraz had an economy. That's good to know, I guess. As far as I know, it was just a prison, but they got an economy. The destruction of the Alcatraz cannon brought peace to the West Coast and gave the resistance new momentum, but Richard Hawk's messaging continued to have a strong hold on the American people. Destroy Metal Wolf, he cried, along like hysterical, brainwashed children, and that ignorant chorus became the battle hymn of our oppressors. In time, we would be made painfully aware of just how blind we were.
By the way, Jody, what happened with yesterday's email?
The Information Management Department succeeded in contacting the source of the email.
Really? Let me hear it.
I am the one who formed the resistance to put a stop to Richard Hawk and his recklessness. Right now I'm aiming for a united uprising and seek volunteers. Metal Wolf, we eagerly await your rampage.
Great. They haven't sold out hope yet.
Mr. President, I haven't been this happy since that supermarket going out of business sale when I was searching for my favorite candy and I found the last box all covered in dust at the back of the rack. And the expiration date was still good.
Sounds like that supermarket had some cleaning issues they needed to take care of. How could a box of candy be covered in dust and still within the expiration date?
I know the feeling, Jody. Brief me on the next battlefield.
Sure, Mr. President.
You didn't finish saying president there, she just said Mr. Prez. But I'm all out of time for this episode, so thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Goodbye.